Let's talk about alias. So what is alias and how we're going to use it? Alias is just a command that actually a user can define if it is needed. For example, if you remember that we have two commands called ls, it is used to list the directories. Let's just list what is under this var directory. So I'm gonna use like ls command and then press enter. It will just list everything under this var directory. We have one similar command as well. It is ll, if you remember that. Now let's use this command to list everything under the var. As you see that ll is a bit different than ls. So it still lists all the directories, everything under this var directory, but it also shows some other properties. It displays permissions, ownership, and also some other stuff about the file. So it's a bit different than ls, but of course the main point is just to list everything under the directories. So but ll, as you see that ll is different than ls, but actually ll is kind of alias of this ls command. So we can check it. Let's clear the screen. Let's run this ls again, but we have to use var. And let me run ls and then dash, and then we are going to use this option called l and then press enter. We have to use also this var directory. By the way, you can go this like one command back using your arrow keys. If you just press this up arrow key, you will get that command that is run like previously. So okay, ls -l and our var directory, and let's press enter. As you see that it is the same with ll command. So ll is just a kind of alias of this ls -l command. ls is the command itself, and -l is kind of, it is just an option. Let me clear the screen and let's do one more time. So I'm gonna run this command ls -l var and then ll again. Of course we have to use var. As you see that they're same, they're exactly same. But how can we know that this is the alias of this ls -l command? So you can use alias, you can just write alias and it will show all the aliases that you have. It is right here. As you see that ll equals to ls -l. So they're just same command actually. And keep in mind that some aliases are already provided by default. We can also make our own aliases. So let me just clean the screen first. We already know this pwd command, right? pwd, it will print the working directory. So right now we are under the home directory of this user, eshkin.ü.move on. And I'm gonna use alias and I'm gonna name it as eshkin, it's my name. And then we are gonna like define this eshkin as pwd command. So for that we have to use this alias command. It's the command to create aliases. So alias, and then you are gonna write your new command name. So new command name will be eshkin, and you're gonna write your old command name. So old command is pwd and press enter. So it is just done. You just created alias called eshkin and it will just point to the pwd command. Let's see how it works. So if you run pwd, it works great, it doesn't matter, like it's not affected. But if you use eshkin, as you see that it will do the same thing, because eshkin is just this command, print working directory. You can also remove your alias, so you have to use this unalias command and then just write your new command name and then press enter. And that's it. If you run this eshkin command again, you will see that it says command not found. In this point I would like to ask you a simple question. So imagine that you have a command which is already existed and you want to use that command name for your alias. So what will happen in this case? Well, let's see it in practice. Let's just clear the screen and let's say that we have this command, right? cd command. It is used to change the directory. For example, I can use cd and then we can go to the etc directory. And then if we do pwd, so we are under the etc directory. and if you just write cd itself, it will go back to the home directory. So this is it. This is how this cd command works. But let's say that you want to use this cd name, this command name, as your, let's say that for the listing the directories. For example, cd equals to, I'm gonna use ls. I'd like to point this cd command to the ls command. So when I type cd, we don't know it will take the, like it will perform as change directory command, or it will perform as a listing command. Let's just create this alias and let's see what is happening here. If I type cd and then I print, I just pressed enter, it doesn't show anything, because if you do ls, there's also like nothing in this directory. But if we do cd and then etc, so actually it should go to the etc directory. But if you press enter, you will see that it just lists everything under this directory. Just remember that it's very important. Aliases are executed before anything else. So it means that if you have command like with the name cd, but you also like made some command with the name cd again, the alias will always execute it first before that real cd command. Of course, you can use absolute path of that command. So we're gonna talk about what's the path in the future videos. In that case, if you use path of this change directory command, then it will be used as this change directory command. But if you don't use absolute path of that command, then always aliases are executed before that command. That's all about alias. So let's talk about history command in the next video.